It's a preference essentially saying that so long as your parents graduate from this, you get a leg up.
And that is the problem with so-called legacy college admissions, as one student told me.
It's like a who you know world, not like what you know.
Not because your SATs were good or your GPA or you were well-rounded, just because you come from a more privileged background of already having access to higher education.
That's why Maryland Delegate Jazz Lewis is sponsoring a bill to ensure equitable access in higher education.
So here's exactly what that means. The makeup of freshmen who typically gather here for new student orientation might look a bit different than what the university is accustomed to, and that's because the bill is designed to promote diversity in higher education.
Freshman Mason Lewis, a first-generation student at the University of Maryland, says banning legacy admissions evens the playing field for students like him who don't have any advantage post-affirmative action. Mason Lewis, who is not related to Delegate Jazz Lewis, agrees.
Like, my kids should have to work just as hard as I did to come here as like a first-generation college student.
Legacy student Reagan Sanders is the fourth in her family to go to the same university. Even so,
just because your parents went there, it shouldn't be like a factor in the application of whether or not your application as a whole should be better than somebody else's.
Johns Hopkins University ended its legacy admissions in 2020 and saw a drop from 8.5 to 1.7% in those admissions since 2013. And during that time, the percentage of first-generation or limited-income students increased from 16.7 to 30.8%.
It's good for Hopkins. I think it's good for the rest of Maryland.
Alana Mutnick, CNS TV News.